Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a what's new in my wardrobe slash new in pieces that I've picked up. But the main reason I wanted to do this video is to show you guys some of my staple autumn winter pieces. These are bits that I've already been wearing and bits that I anticipate wearing sort of like as it gets colder, and just pieces in my wardrobe that I've been really enjoying. I always say to you guys, if you like the pieces that I buy, you like how I put outfits together, any of the above, then I think this video would be really useful for you. And I've been trying to do more videos like this. So I've got a whole selection on the reel behind of bits that I think will be just bits that you'll get a lot of wear out of. I am contemplating doing another one because as much as I've got like a good handful here and I've got some coats and some shoes down there, I do feel like there are some more basics that I could probably show you guys. So if you do want to see that, stay tuned because I think that'll be out very soon. If you are new to my channel, hi guys, my name is Racheal and I hope you enjoy the content today. So yeah, I'm super excited for this one. It's going to be COS, H&M, Zara, literally a little bit of everything. For reference, I'm a UK size 8 on top, 10 on the bottom, about 5'6", 5'7" in height. UK shoe size 4, so that's a Euro 37. I think that's all my details. It's in the description box anyway. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay guys, so to start with, I'm actually going to show you the one and only random piece that I picked up in Primark. I don't shop in Primark a lot because obviously they're not online and I just can't get there often enough, and plus I just don't go there. Not too tough anyway, but I have to say Primark will forever be one of those stores that if you find a really good piece, as I have done in the past, you can keep those pieces for years. I remember this dress I had for like 7 years plus. Anyway, this bag I think is gorgeous. If you have been watching my channel for a while, you will know this bag kind of looks like one that I picked up from COS not too long ago, which I did return. This one is £7 and I'm not going to talk about it for too long because I know not a lot of you have access to Primark, but I just thought it would be a really good just casual bag. I love this sort of like half crescent moon shaped style, or half moon crescent, that's the same thing, style. It's got like an open middle section and it does have like a little zip just there, and it's got a little zip at the back as well. Only reason I showed you this bag is because I feel like autumn winter, especially once you start layering, you've got your gloves on, I just feel like practicality is obviously gonna triumph or trump a lot of things. So wearing a bag like this that you can wear sort of like on your shoulder or crossbody, I just think is a really nice versatile piece to have. It is in that nylon material, which I know is not everyone's a fan of, but for me I was like, I'll definitely get use out of this. So that is that. Next piece I want to show you is a piece that I have been getting so many compliments out of, and by the way, there's no rhyme or reason to how I'm doing this order, so I'm just going to kind of go through what I've got here and the coats and shoes as well. This cardigan that I picked up from COS a few weeks back now, probably even months actually, but it is still available on the website. Everything will be linked below. If I don't link the exact thing, I will try and find an alternative. So yeah, I'm not leaving you guys hanging. This cardigan from COS is absolutely gorgeous. I don't have a lot of like cream, beige or like white knits in my wardrobe. And so when I saw this, I was like, yeah, this is a whole vibe. It's got this like really relaxed sort of, you know, I made the effort, but I really didn't. I've just got it like that sort of vibe. As I said, I get so many compliments when I wear it. It looks gorgeous with denim. But again, as we get into the colder months, as you might want to layer, whether it's like leather trousers or just like longer trousers, any color in general, I think it's a really nice piece to have. I know they did have it in black, and shock horror, I didn't pick the black, I picked the cream because I just think it's really lovely. And surprisingly for me, I shy away from cream and like white and stuff, but once it gets to winter, I just feel like it's gorgeous. So yeah, that is another piece that I wanted to mention. It's a bit more of a relaxed fit in comparison to this other option I've got for you guys. This next cardigan from Zara, I've honestly had for a few years now. Some of you, if you watch my recent video where I was shopping Zara's website online, if you haven't, I'll put a card above. I saw like a very similar thing or similar cardigan to this one in grey. It's slightly different, but it has that sort of like structured element, which I think is so lovely. As I've been saying to you guys, I've been really playing around with layering, and there's no better season to do that than autumn, winter. I'm someone that gets really, really warm very quickly when I'm commuting and just sort of like out and about. So having layers is a really nice way for me to kind of look still like put together, structured, tailored, but have the option to take things on and put things, take things off and put things back on. This cardigan I adore. It is a statement in itself. You do not need to wear anything underneath, but you can if you want to. Like, this is thick. But yeah, I mentioned this one because I think it's just gorgeous with like tailored trousers. It looks really, really cute and chic with like a skirt. Structured cardigans, I feel like, are such a cozy way to like wear layers, and like I said, kind of similar to what you do with a blazer, but just in a slightly more cozy, relaxed style. So yeah, this has been a fan favorite. I love it, and low-key, I just wish I had it in like black as well as grey too. I said at the beginning of this video, I said new in, and I promise there are some new in pieces here, especially with regards to my shoes and my coats. But I am just showing you, as I mentioned, staple pieces in my wardrobe as well. I purposely haven't called it a capsule wardrobe because there would be so much more on this reel if I did. So these are just some of my staple pieces. It would be absolutely lies from me if I did not show you a black blazer, especially one that is kind of like tailored. I'm all for the oversized fit, but I definitely prefer a more like knitting at the waist sort of vibe. That's what we're trying to do. So this blazer I picked up from River Island Studio a few years back, and again, I've been getting so much wear out of it. It's slightly more long lined, so again, depending on your height and your frame, this might not be for you, but you can definitely find like shorter blazers that still kind of like nip you in at the waist. I love this tailored vibe. You've got the button details. I love the fact that everything is very uniform. Altogether, it just makes sense for my wardrobe. I think a black blazer for anyone is necessary. It just depends on maybe the cut that you go for. I like mine a bit long line just because of the way I style them. But yeah, all in all, black blazer, definitely something I have been and will be getting a lot of wear out of. Especially in autumn, when it's not too cold, I feel like blazers are a nice way, again, to have that added layer to your outfit. Next two pieces I have for you from my favorite store, COS. I just don't have COS money. Like, honestly, I wish I could shop there more often. Actually, two different tops I've just layered on the same hanger, but I'm showing you the black one because I think it'll be a bit easier to see. It's this boxy cropped t-shirt fit. Now, you're probably thinking crop, autumn, winter, but guys, the thickness of this t-shirt is unreal. Quality of COS t-shirts, whether it's this fit, the sort of like more conventional fit, whatever it is, I've already said so many times, if you've watched my COS hauls, you're probably thinking, Rachel, we've heard it. Their quality is just 10 out of 10. I added this because every time I tried to wear this in like summer, I would always get way too hot. And then I quickly realized like, hey, this thing is thick. So I'm actually looking forward to like layering it up in autumn, winter. Even if you're wearing it with something high-waisted, like for example, this skirt I'm wearing, it could really, really work. And obviously you can layer with different pieces on top of this. So yeah, I am a fan. I had to mention it because COS t-shirts in general, definitely want to go for if you're looking for quality, something that will last. But I showed you this one in particular because I am a fan of the crop. It's a beautiful crop length as well. It's not like right under your bust. It's cropped enough to show off like if you're wearing a belt or something with high-waisted jeans or a skirt, but not too cropped where it feels weird to wear it in the colder months. So yeah, that is the next two pieces to mention from COS. Okay, so now we are getting to the new in pieces. This cardigan, straight away, I'm sure you can see how it nips in at the waist. I told you guys, items that nip in at the waist, I just think are chef's kiss. This is a new in from H&M. I say new in, I have done a haul for H&M where I actually purchased this initially. But again, I've checked recently, it is still on the website. I like to wear my cardigans as tops. I like the versatility of, you know, if I decide to wear as a cardigan, I can. But for the most part, I usually size down or down 2 sizes even, and I wear them as tops. Great thickness. I love, love, love the sleeve length on this. Like, it's so beautifully long. And you have the button details there, which allow you to, you know, undo the button so you can have like that split hem effect. The buttons all here are functional. They go right up to the top, so if you want to button it up and layer it with something, you can do. Or if you want to wear it open, you can do that as well. All in all, the quality of this again is what just made me fall in love with it even more. It is a beautiful thickness, which does mean if you do want to wear it as a top, you're going to be nice and warm and toasty. But if you decide to wear it as a cardigan as well, you know it's not too flimsy of a layer. This honestly is such in this beautiful like rib material. All in all, it's a piece that makes sense. Kind of similar to the other two cardigans that I mentioned as well. Obviously this one is in black, but it's that same sort of essence of having layers that are a bit more structured so you don't look overly frumpy or just like shapeless when you're putting your outfits together. So yeah, this is another one from H&M. I think it was about £44 or £45, something like that. But yeah, definitely worth every single penny. I don't know about you guys, but every single year I'm like, oh, H&M, they don't do it for me. Oh no, H&M. And then I realize me and H&M are like this when it's autumn winter. I'm not a huge fan of their spring summer stuff, but autumn winter, get me off of that website. This dress I feel like everyone and their mum has seen, and it's for a good reason. It's this really lovely sort of like A-line skater skirt style knit dress, kind of mini length, kinda. Like I said, I'm above average height wise, and it's like, especially if you have like bum and hips or anything like that, it's gonna be peeking up just a little bit, but I just wear it with like super sheer tights, and you can wear shorts underneath, so it's not too short. This is relatively unusual for me because I don't really do knit dresses, not in this thickness anyway. But as soon as I tried this on, like I told you guys, I've been loving grey recently, and I just, yeah, I fell in love all over again. Again, the thickness is there. It was actually quite inexpensive as well. I think for how it's wearing, how it's lasting, it was a really good price. I love the way it nips in at the waist. Again, I must stop saying that because every one of these pieces practically nip in at the waist, but you get the idea, okay? I have this in cream as well, and I really did about getting it in cream, but I said, you know what, me and the grey were good for now, and I've been getting a good amount of wear of it as well. It's lovely because it's like casual enough to wear like day to day. I've worn it to work as well, so it's office appropriate depending on how strict your office is. Some heeled boots, and it's just the whole vibe. So yeah, that was a dress from H&M. Again, check the links below. I know I'm not doing it in order, but in the description box I'll try and group things by brands to make it a little bit easier. H&M. I'm actually looking at the row and I'm like, low-key, this is a H&M haul. The next piece is this jumper. It has really lovely wide sleeves, and it also has like the rib detailing on the sleeves as well. You also have that same detailing here too, just on the bottom part of the jumper. What I really love about this is the V-neck. Now, I've always said, and I'm sure the people who understand get it, sometimes when a V-neck stops too short, I think it's such an awkward look. And this, and equally when it's too deep, it's kind of like, okay, this isn't casual anymore. This is like the perfect V-neck. It's a very soft V as well. I don't know if you can see how it kind of like curves around more than anything. With some wide leg trousers, wide leg jeans. You could wear it with a maxi skirt as well if you want to tuck it in and play around with the silhouette. I just think you could do so much with this piece. So that's why I had to show it to you guys. Again, price wise, wasn't expensive at all, like really inexpensive. Great thickness. The black one I've worn already, it doesn't bobble or anything, but even if it does, we know we have debobblers, so we're good. I really love the beige of it as well. Like, it's not too pink, it's not too yellowy. Again, if you're into your neutrals, you know what I'm talking about. Like, finding the right beige can be a bit hard, but I really love this one. This rail that I can hand on heart say I love with all my heart. I mean, these are all my items, so I love them all, but this jumper, oh my god. So H&M, we're gonna stray from H&M in the next item. H&M, this jumper, guys, it looks so plain. It looks so basic. I'm so in my feelings that I don't have the grey one. I need them to bring it back because I'm going to buy it. This jumper is sensational, but it does have some shape to it. It's almost like very subtle bell, like it kind of flares out a little bit. The length of this is perfect. The thickness of this is perfect. It's in a wool blend, so you already know it's going to keep you warm. I haven't even been able to wear it yet because it's not cold enough for me. But yeah, I adore this jumper. But yeah, okay, we're going to put this down because you're going to be looking at me like, Racheal, it's a jumper. The seam, like the stitching detail on the front and back. Guys. Something else I've been really loving are waistcoats. Now I know, again, if we're thinking trends, this has definitely been trending for some time now actually, but I love waistcoats because very similar to how I wear like my corsets and stuff, I feel like it's such a nice way to obviously layer. I feel like that's the key word, one of the keywords of this video. Layering, cinched in waist, tailored look. It's the vibe, okay? That's literally my style. For me, the waistcoat trend, similarly to like the grey trend, brown trend, whatever it may be, you just have to think about how you can make it work for you. So for me, I definitely prefer like the more tailored fit, but I think again, if you're someone who likes things a bit more loose, that's another way to go about it as well. Just to switch things up ever so quickly, so you're not looking at me like, Racheal, this is a H&M haul, I wanted to show you some shoes. Now for me, I would say shoes are definitely one of the main considerations I feel like I have to make in autumn winter. Shoes, because it's like I want to be comfortable, but I don't want to detract from the rest of my outfit. Like there's nothing worse for me than putting an outfit together and just not having the right shoes to put or like to pair with it. These New Balances 530s I absolutely adore. They're in this colorway, which I think is so perfect for me. Like you've got the gray and the silver, which, you know, we're silver girlies. You've got the grey and the silver, which I'm loving at the moment, but ultimately it is a white trainer. That's what I take from it. I love the chunkiness of this. I know obviously New Balance have so many different styles. I really gravitate towards this one because I think, again, if I'm just thinking about like being a bit playful with my outfit, it's a nice way to have something that looks very like formal and tailored and then throwing some like chunky trainers on top. I would say if you're in between sizes, I would probably say go up a half size just to be super sure, because you don't want your toes like poking out of the front mesh bit. But yeah, New Balances I think are definitely a core shoe trainer for me when it comes to the season and all year round really as well. So those of you who have seen my recent video where I've shown you what's new in my wardrobe, because as I said guys, sometimes I'm shopping but I'm not doing like large shops, I'm just buying things like here and there. These boots, I wasn't one to jump on the cowboy trend. Like the cowboy boot is kind of like little did I know, I just wasn't finding the right style for me. I love boots. If you know me, anyone who knows me is probably laughing because it's like, yeah, that's literally me. Black boots in any capacity is me. I have endless pairs of boots that I've been wearing for years. When I saw these, I was like, could these be any more perfect? Now, from Zara, I picked mine up in a UK 5 because I think I've said on my channel before, if you've been watching me, anytime there's a point to a shoe, I just size up automatically. For me, it's just a comfort thing. The only thing, surprisingly, that I equally love and I'm a bit apprehensive about when it comes to these shoes are the silver toe caps. So if I come up a bit closer, they are so gorgeous, but I'm so worried this is going to change color. I love how simple they are. I love the fact that you do have the stitch in detail. You've got all of this like these added layers and such. You've got the curve. It's a beautiful length on my leg as well. It's not too long, it's not too short, it doesn't cut me off in like an awkward place. I'm super happy to have added this to my collection. The silver is just chef's kiss. And yeah, I mean, just yeah. Speaking of boots, we might as well keep on with it and back to H&M. Like I said guys, H&M, autumn winter, scandalous. These boots. If you've been on my channel already, you've seen these boots. So let's just get into it real quick for those who haven't. In a size 5, so I am a UK 4, but again, super pointed. I picked them up in a 5 for comfort. Heel height, I think is about 2.5, if that, maybe 2. When I say 2.5, so I'm talking inches. Smooth black finish, faux leather. I adore, do you know how happy it makes me to have items in my wardrobe that just make me happy to look at them? I love these boots. They are just gorgeous. Whether you're wearing, for me, I wear super long trousers. Having the point just poking out is just gorgeous. Wearing it with a skirt, it could be one like this where it's kind of like split at the bottom. I just think the finish of these, how smooth they are, they're not too shiny, they're not too matte, they're not too high. Again, I feel like they cut me off at a perfect point on my leg. I adore these boots. I might as well get these. I know I'll get wear out of them. I know they will last because H&M do relatively good shoes regardless of price point. So yeah, I just thought this is like a very sexy way to like, you know, dress up your outfits a little bit while still being super, super comfortable. So yeah, these boots are that girl. And then if we're talking comfort, last pair of shoes, again, if you see my H&M video, you probably have seen these already. These I picked up in a Euro 37, so UK 4, and they are these like penny loafers sort of vibe. I just love the fact that it has no hardware, there's no finish, it's just plain. It's slightly elongated around the foot area, which again I really, really love. It kind of gives it that masculine feel. These I thought were gorgeous. Again, if you're an office girly or if you just need shoes that are super, super comfortable. I know the ballet flats are in as well, and I've actually been looking for a good pair, but I just haven't found any yet. So I feel like these are a very different shoe altogether, but a nice alternative if you just want something flat. I love the fact that the sole is not too thin, so it does have a bit of thickness to it. It's not platform necessarily. And I love the finish of these as well. Again, not too shiny, not too matte, and just the whole vibe. Okay, my loves, last few bits to go through because this is a super long video, but again, these are bits that I've been enjoying, and I feel like you can even tell, like, going through these items and talking about them makes me happy. This item from H&M, girls. What did Kanye say? Do you see this coat? Look at the sleeves. The sleeves are gorgeous. Bell sort of like voluminous sleeves, and they kind of like cuff in at the end as well. You've got that v-neck, again, falls at a perfect point whether you want to show off your jewelry or not. It just frames that area really, really lovely, really perfectly. I can't even speak anymore. All in all, this jumper is gorgeous. From H&M, they do have it in cream, and they have it in like a warm beige color. I'm not sure how to explain it, but yeah, they have that too. It cinches in perfectly, as you can see there. Like the fact that it goes in, yes, it's quite small. I picked mine up in a small. I haven't actually been saying sizes of everything, but I will leave that down below. But yeah, I picked this up in a small. I think H&M for the most part, I pick up their knitwear pieces in a small, but you can check their size guide as well. And the reviews are really good actually. They're a good indicator too. But yeah, this has an amazing thickness to it. Like guys, I honestly wish you could just hand in and just touch it. It feels so good, so nice and thick. So yeah, that is another piece from H&M. Okay, huns, to finish off this video, I wanted to show you two coats that I picked up from Zara. Again, if you've been on my channel, then you are aware of these already. So I'm gonna talk about these super, super quickly. First one I've actually picked up last year. Yes. And the girlies know this was everywhere, but it was in the other colorway that people were picking it up. I wasn't really a fan of like the beigey color. I was just like, I'm not gonna wear it as much. The black one is perfect for me. Again, if you're a warm babe like me, then I get hot. So I'm not at that stage where I'm wearing like my wool coats or like my thicker coats just yet. This is absolutely perfect. It's got the softness of that sort of like shearling material on the inside, and then obviously you've got this sort of like crushed, I don't even know what material you would call this on the outside actually. Long line, sleeveless, absolutely perfect. I know Zara keep bringing this back. I think they realized how successful it was and they said, okay, run it back. So that is that piece. I think it's perfect to have a gilet, especially a long line one. And then the second piece I wanted to show you super quickly because I cannot get enough of this coat. Like, I'm so sure people are tired of seeing me wear it, but it's my clothes. That's what it's for. This leather crops jacket, I guess I should call it, from Zara. This crop sort of trench coat, absolutely gorgeous. I cannot get enough. top tier piece, a cropped trench or a cropped jacket. I think if you're gonna have 3 coats, you need a full long one, like probably a trench. You need definitely something cropped, and then maybe like a wool coat. I know I've just mentioned a gilet, but I know it won't be for absolutely everyone. But I think there are like 3 to 4 essential coats that you need to have, and after that you can just start building your collection if you wish to. And last but not least, my loves, we have this overcoat. Now I really like this because of the colorway. It is in this sort of like taupey shade, but it does have grey tones running through it as well, which I'm hoping you can see a little bit. This again is from H&M. I've had this for like a year or 2 now, but again, it's just one of those things where you will find more and more, you'll find other options. I really like this because again, everything is very uniform. The buttons are all the same color as the shirt itself. It's in this like sort of wool like material. It's not wool. But yeah, it's in like a thicker sort of like felt, almost like wool type material. H&M do really good ones of these. I know Zara do good ones as well, but I've had this for a little bit now and definitely thought to show you because I feel like overshirts don't get a lot of love. So yeah, that is the last piece. Okay, honey buns, so that was a nice long one for you guys, but as I said, technically not my capsule wardrobe. There's probably still another like 10 items I would have to show you if that was the case. But these are pieces that I've had in my wardrobe or have bought recently and I've been wearing the heck out of. So obviously have to show you guys before they sell out. We are getting into the colder months. Happy new month, of course, depending on when you're watching this. But yes, I would definitely say, as I always say to you guys, it's not about getting the exact same pieces. Of course, I will link it all down below for you, but it's just giving you the idea or an idea of things that I find useful in my wardrobe. So if you are someone like me, or if you want to have similar items to me, these are the pieces that I would definitely recommend. If you have made it to the end of the video, leave a shopping bag emoji to let me know you've reached the end. Definitely encouraging you guys to shop your wardrobe, see what you have that might be similar to the pieces that I've shown you already. And again, when it comes to styling, I hope you found some inspo from the try on bits that I was doing on the side as well. Till my next one, my loves, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for being here. I will catch you Sunday, 7 p.m. Stay well, stay blessed. Good vibes only, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.